So if I am looking for more inbound leads for my business, what are some things that I should be looking at?
So you definitely need to be looking for a professional inbound lead generation agency to help you get a consistent flow of inquiries. Inbound leads is absolutely vital. In my opinion, it's the bloodstock, it's the lifeblood of any successful business. I've actually written a book called Leads First, and I say everything flows downstream and becomes so much easier after lead generation. And what I mean by that is that if you're getting inbound leads on a daily basis, like your business is there to thrive. If you're struggling for leads, everything becomes harder. You're struggling to win the work. You start lowering your prices. You can't book multiple jobs in at the same time. So getting an inbound lead generation company like at fatrank.com, I strongly recommend people heading over there, filling in the form, seeing whether you get accepted and seeing whether you can get inbound leads from fatrank.com. But I've got a question back for you, Kasra, with regards to inbound leads. Obviously, there's different types and different ways of generating inbound leads. It could be pay-per-click with Google. It could be Facebook ads, could be Instagram ads, could be SEO for lead generation. What do you believe business owners should be looking for with regards to KPIs for inbound lead generation?
So a lot of companies that we obviously speak with, and we speak with hundreds, if not thousands a week, a lot of them, all they care about is cost per lead. So how cheap they can get the actual lead. But in reality, if you were to pay £2 or £3 more, you might be able to get a really nice lead, exclusive. It's only going through to your company. So I would definitely not be only looking at cost per lead. It would be a factor. But I would be more looking into cost per acquisition or cost per sale. So how much have I spent to get the sale in, to get money into my actual bank account? That's the biggest factor that I would be looking at. And with regards of what you were saying before with Facebook, Instagram, SEO, PPC, every single channel is going to have its own acquisition costs. So, for example, SEO, it might cost you, let's say, £150. PPC, it might cost you £300. Facebook ads or meta ads might cost you £65. I'm just making these numbers up, but you should be, as a business owner, tracking every single one of those and then saying, right, okay, why is PPC costing £450? Is it the time of the year? Is it maybe not the best solution for our business? And at that rate, you can then switch it off. There's also you can go as deep as you possibly want with this. Like, for example, you could even look at like, how much is it costing me for a cost per sale on Bark or Checkatrade and stuff like that. And then very gradually you can actually start switching certain things off or doubling down on certain items as well.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like you said, yeah, you need to be tracking the KPIs. It's good to diversify lead generation strategies for inbound leads, which could be, you mentioned there, like Checkatrade or Builder Builder, TrustATrader. Some people pay for premium listings on like yellow pages and stuff like that. And if that's getting you a return on investment for inbound leads, continue to do that. Like there's no like just use FatRank for inbound leads and that's it. Like if Checkatrade makes you a return on investment or Bark does, then use that as well. If SEO is getting you a positive kind of return on investment as well, then keep doing that. Keep doing the content, keep doing the backlinks, the SEO that can provide you inbound leads. But making certain that you are tracking that is important. Like we obsess over it within the business that at FatRank, we want to make certain that business owners are tracking everything of what it costs to generate them inbound leads. And one last thing that I would say is that if anyone's out there at present and they're doing any sort of outbound lead generation, it's painful. Like I remember when I first started at Soft Services like 17 years ago, and I was having to ring people going, "Excuse me, do you want a playground?" And it's just like, "No, I don't." They're putting the phone down. So when you get inbound leads coming into your inbox every single day, and they're coming to you for the service that you sell, you have happier staff. Your staff are there then dealing with jobs that what you do. So if you're a roofer and consistently I keep sending you leads from FatRank for roofing repair leads, and that's what you do, everything becomes easier for them. Even employing staff and knowing how you can predict how many jobs are going to be coming in to keep the lads busy, It's just so important to set yourself up with a lead generation company that can generate your inbound leads. So head on over to flatrank.com, see how we do with the KPIs in comparison to others, and then see if you can get that diversification of inbound leads for businesses within the UK.